Foreign Policy of India, India-China Relations. Welcome into the second episode in the series of Foreign Policy of India. Before watching this video, you should watch the first part of the series, which discusses various aspects of foreign policy of India. Today, we will try to understand India-China relations and its history. I am Sana Shivet Swarna. If you would like to interact with me, follow me on my Facebook, Sana Shivet Swarna. India and China are the two of the major regional powers in Asia. They are the leading economic powerhouses in Asia and are the two most populous countries. And they belong to fastest growing major economies in the world. India and China, they are the Asian neighbors. The relation between India and China has always received international attention and was always analyzed with the global perspectives. And we know India and China are the two of the major regional powers in Asia, or they are the leading economic powerhouses in Asia. And they are the two most populous countries in the world, and they belong to the fastest growing major economies in the world. Because of all these, India-China relation has a crucial role in world politics. Since ancient days, India and China had maintained cultural and economical relations. But India and China have had a complicated relationship since 20th century because there have been disputes concerning the border of both countries. And you know that these disputes have resulted in violent clash many times. And 2 years back there was Galwan clash. It made a headline in our news in which 20 Indian soldiers lost their lives. As we progress with this module, we will discuss about this border dispute. Now let us have a look at the brief history of India-China relations. Since ancient days, India and China had maintained cultural and economical relations. The Silk Route, it is an important trading route between India and China that helped spreading Buddhism from India to East Asia. The Silk Route, the trading route, helped spreading Buddhism from India to East Asia. But the first record of contact between China and India were written during the 2nd century BCE, that was following the expedition of Shang Qun to Central Asia. In the records of Grand Historian Shankin, there make a reference to Shentu, which may have been referring to the Indus Valley, that is the Sindh province in modern day Pakistan. Sindhu is originally a Sanskrit word, but in the records of Grand Historian Shangkyan in 2nd century, there was a reference Shentu, which may have been referring to the Indus Valley or Sindh province in modern day Pakistan. And the Chola kingdom in South India maintained good relationship with the Chinese. And Bodhidharma is the founder of Zen school of Buddhism in China. It is believed that he was a prince of Pallava dynasty. Chola kingdom maintained good relationship with China in ancient days, and Bodhidharma is the founder of Zen school of Buddhism. It is believed that he is the prince of Pallava dynasty. And these are some facts regarding to the ancient India-China relations. The modern India-China diplomatic relationship began in 1950. India was among the first non-communist countries that recognized political status of People's Republic of China. India was among the first non-communist countries. There was two republic in China, that was Republic of China and People's Republic of China. So after Civil War in China, India was among the first non-communist countries that recognized political status of People's Republic of China. India entered formal relationship with the Republic of China and recognized the People's Republic of China as the legitimate government of both mainland China and Taiwan at the very beginning. So here the question is, what is Republic of China? What is People's Republic of China? Or what is the difference between ROC and PRC? ROC means Republic of China, PRC means People Republic of China. Actually, People Republic of China is commonly known as China and Republic of China is commonly known as Taiwan in nowadays. In 1928, Kuomintang reunified China and it is governed by Republic of China. But at that time, the island Taiwan, it was under Japanese rule. And after the World War II, Japan surrendered Taiwan to Republic of China. That was in 1945. But in 1949, there was a civil war in China. And this Republic of China government lost control of mainland China to the Communist Party. The Republic of China government lost their control to the Communist Party and this Communist Party established People Republic of China and took control of all mainland China. But the island of Taiwan that remained under this ROC, Republic of China. And this ROC, that is Republic of China, and PRC, People Republic of China, both officially claim each other's territory. The disputes are still going on about the political status of Taiwan. So in 1949, the Communist government, People Republic of China, established their rule and India entered formal relationship with the Republic of China. That was the formal government, Republic of China, and recognized the PRC, People Republic of China, as the legitimate government of both mainland China and Taiwan. There were tension in India-Chinese relations since 1962 with the beginning of Indo-China War. But during the time of independence, the relation between India and China was not as bitter as it has been since 1962. That time America was favoring Pakistan, so India decided to keep good relation with China. So Panchasil or 5 Principle that was formally signed on April 28, 1954 between India and Tibet region of China. And the agreement was signed between then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and China's first Premier Prime Minister Zhou Enlai. Panchasil, the word Panchasil, that is derived from historic Buddhic inscription. Panch means 5. Seal means principle. 5 principles of peaceful coexistence. Which are they? Panchasil or 5 principles of peaceful coexistence. Which are the 5 principles? Peaceful coexistence, mutual respect for each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty, mutual non-interference, mutual non-aggression, equality and mutual benefit. These are the 5 principles of Panchasil. But the relation between India and China started worsening when India had given shelter to the spiritual leader Dalai Lama in 1959. According to China, it was violation of the principle mutual non-interference. The agreement had a provision that do not interfere in each other's internal affairs. Panchasil Agreement. Panchasil received widespread recognition. It is mentioned in almost all of China's treaties and bilateral agreements with more than 160 countries. Among Asian countries, it became popular as the foundation for establishing a just and equitable world order. It was with the spirit of United Nations Charter, it represents the interest and will of developing countries. And the Declaration on Establishing a New International Economic Order, passed by 6th Special UNGA, United Nations General Assembly in 1974, also affirmed the Panchasil Principle. But Indian relationship with China started worsening when India had given shelter to spiritual leader Dalai Lama in 1959. According to China, Dalai Lama is a separatist who has great influence over Tibetans. Recently, there was news about protest of some Chinese nationals against the celebration of birthday of the Dalai Lama in India. And the border dispute regarding exiles is also worsening at that time. Line of Actual Control or LOC. That means it is a national demarcation line. It is a demarcation line. Demarcation line means a geopolitical border agreed upon as a part of a ceasefire. So line of actual control is a national demarcation line that separates Indian controlled territory and Chinese controlled territory. India-China border disputes. The border disputes between India and China has always received global attention because both countries play a crucial role in the region and globally. The border itself divided into three sections. And constitute one of the longest contested borders in the world. The first section stretches east of Bhutan, where Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh is claimed by the Chinese to be part of their southern Tibet. East of Bhutan, that is Indian state Arunachal Pradesh. China claimed it is part of Chinese southern Tibet. And the second section, that is between Nepal and Bhutan. The second section that span between Nepal and Bhutan. It is narrow 50-mile stretch of land. It is very small region but strategically important to India because it connects India's far eastern states with the bulk of the country. And this part is claimed by India, China as well as Bhutan. And the third section that runs north of the Tibetan borders of the Indian territory of Ladakh and the Chinese region Aksai Chin. And this sector was the location of 2020 China-India clashes. The region known as the Galwan Valley, that is situated between the steep mountain through which the Galwan River flows. It derived its name from Galwan River. And this river joined with the Shok River on Indian side. And Aksai Chin, that is an area administered by China. But India is claiming that it is the part of its Leh district of Ladakh Union Territory. Aksai Chin area that is claimed by both India and China has been a subject of dispute between India and China since the late 1950s. In the eastern side, that is east of the Bhutan, where the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh is claimed by China, the second section is a small section that is between Nepal and Bhutan. This section is claimed by India, China as well as Bhutan. And western side, that is the Aksai Chin area. China claimed it is part of Chinese territory. India claimed that it is part of India's Leh district of Ladakh Union Territory. These are the area of border disputes between India and China. Now coming into India-China war in 1962, the war took place between India and China from October 20 to November 21 in 1962. The dispute, major reason, disputes over Aksai Chin and Arunachal Pradesh border area, and there in Aksai Chin area, Chinese construction of road. It became a conflict between India and China and the Dalai Lama issues. But India never suspected that China would ever launch an attack, but it happened. India was attacked on October 20, 1962. India was not expecting Chinese attack, so Indian army was not prepared for the war. Nearly 3,000 Indian soldiers were killed in the war and about 1,000 were injured. The war was fought under extreme harsh condition. Many soldiers died due to this condition as well. India had asked for help from superpowers like US and USSR, but they were not ready to help. It says that during the war, the Chinese cut Indian telephone lines, which didn't allow India to contact with their headquarters. At the conclusion of the conflict, China retained control of about 14,700 square miles of territory in Aksai Chin. And China declared a ceasefire on 21 November since it reached its claimed line. So after the war, India realized that the improvement of military infrastructure is necessary to fight the battle, and the nation need to build strong foreign alliances so that it could get help during difficult time. So after war, India modernized its armed forces and became more prepared in later conflict. Sino-Indian War of 1967, that is Nathula and Chola clashes, that consisted a series of border clashes between India and China alongside the border of Sikkim. that resulted in an Indian victory. In 1986 also, there was a military standoff took place between India and China that was related to Arunachal Pradesh border, and Operation Checkboard, that was a high altitude military exercise conducted by India along the Chinese border in the northeast India during this time, that was in 1987. But both India and China realized the danger of an upcoming war, and they made a decision to de-escalate the deployments. Recent development in Indo-China relation. The year 2012 was declared the year of China-India friendship and cooperation. The year 2040 was declared the year of friendly exchange between India and China, and the same year Chinese President Xi Jinping visited India and signed many agreements. The first informal summit between Narendra Modi and Xi Jinping was in April at Wuhan in 2018. The year 2020 was designated as the year of India-China cultural and people-to-people exchanges. Both countries marked the 17th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations. Since 2013, border disputes have re-emerged to take a central stage in the two countries' mutual relations. Recently, a serious clash occurred in the Galwan Valley, resulting in the death of 20 Indian soldiers. Brahmaputra issues between India and China, China's Belt and Road Initiative, China's debt trap diplomacy, China's maritime strategy, all these have an implication in India-China relation. We will discuss in detail about these all in next video. Other development in India-China relation will be discussed in next video. If you are interested in watching, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.